Helen here with Eyes on the Game, and I'm here at Mayweather Boxing Club being joined by the legend Stitch Duran. Now, I know you've been doing a lot of traveling. How does it feel to be back and in this Vegas heat?
Yeah, well, I love the Vegas heat. That's why I came here. But no, it was good to be home working with Andre Ward Saturday and going home after the fights and sleeping in my own bed. This week I'll be in New York, the week after in Daytona, and then Los Angeles, and, keeps going on, but I ain't complaining.
Yeah, nonstop, and nothing wrong with working, right?
Yeah, no, that's a pleasure, man. That's when you're not working and you're a spectator watching on TV, then that's a little bit of a different story.
Now, speaking of the Andre Ward fight, I mean, there was some, things that have happened. Some people questioning, were they kind of low blows, or some of his shots were near the belt line. What did you think about kind of that situation?
Well, Roy Jones said it best, and that's a great thing about having a commentator that's been in the game, and the belt line, the belly button is the belt line. Those are good shots, and his belt line was a little higher than the belly button. They were all good shots. None of them were unintentional. Maybe, nothing that came close to the family jewels. So yeah, you're always gonna have some kind of controversy, but Andre did a tremendous job and just took it to his body.
And who do you think should be next for him? Adonis?
Well, I think that's what people are saying. I just get the phone call and save that date, and I'll let management and Andre and them make the decisions. But whoever he fights, I'm with him 100%.
Now, will you be working the Mayweather-McGregor fight? The big news just announced.
And it's funny you asked that, Helen, because today I co-hosted MMA Junkie Radio, and the fans are now starting to send tweets to Conor McGregor that you need to bring Stitch Duran in as a cut man. And as you break it down, he's going to need a cut man, whether it's me or somebody else, because now you're dealing with boxing and the UFC hires us to go and take care of the fighters. So you don't get to choose who you want. You could be a good cut man, maybe not, and all that. But in boxing, you bring your own cut man in, and I think I qualify. So it's up to Conor McGregor, but I think it's something. And then I know boxing. I know both sports. I've been in both sports. So we'll see what happens.
So if he asked you, you would say yes, definitely.
Oh yeah, of course. It's what I do. I never take nothing personal. It's show me the money type of thing, right? No, it's never been about the money. It's just about making part of history, being part of history in different events. The Klitschko fight, Andre Ward fight. If I got the McGregor fight, those are historical moments that won't be duplicated, right? So just to be involved in that, then that's, to me, I'm happy with that.
Now, speaking of Conor McGregor and that historical fight coming up, obviously it is his professional boxing debut against Floyd Mayweather. So what do you think about that fight?
Well, I think it's a masterpiece, the masterpiece in the marketing one-on-one. The difference in styles, it's going to see what happens. But, people downplay McGregor that, he can't win. The first 2 rounds, he's dangerous. If he bum rushes Floyd and works from the body up to the top of the head, he has that knockout power to knock fighters out. After that, I think, Floyd kind of sets up his computer and knows what he has to do. And then after that, 8th, 9th, 10th round, he's going to need a cut man.
So what do you think it would take for McGregor to kind of pull off a huge upset?
Well, the knockout's the only thing. It's the only way it's going to happen. But win or lose, I think on a marketing strategy, Conor McGregor's winning all the way. And just what he's accomplished, and to be involved in the mega fight with Floyd doesn't get no better than that. So bless his heart to him.
So if you could choose which round and who or how, what's your prediction?
I don't pick them. I work with so many of these guys that, we're all armchair quarterbacks, and our opinion at this point really don't make a difference, and in reality it don't. So I've done so many fights that I don't even pick them anymore because I don't want to embarrass myself. I say, 8th round, and he knocks him out in the 2nd, and I'm thinking, okay. So I don't like to get into those.
But you are saying you think McGregor has a chance?
Oh yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it. And I know, the thing about, I know I've worked with McGregor in his corners, right? He's tough. He's a tough kid. He's ballsy, and that's what he's going to come in with. He has to come in with that mentality. And in the MMA, he's used to the close combat, the grappling type of position. And in boxing, they call it dirty, or in MMA, dirty boxing. You hold him in the head and all that. Not that he's going to do that, but he's used to these close encounters, and if he gets one solid shot, and like I say, he's capable of knocking anybody out, and he's knocked a lot of people out.
And have you been impressed with his boxing in the UFC so far? Because some of his fights, you know, with Nate Diaz, they were standing. Did you think he did a good job against Nate?
No. No, that's his biggest drawback is Floyd loves to fight on the outside, and from there, that's not a good advantage for him. You know, he has to be on him like glue. Simple as that. You know, and take away Floyd's boxing skills, and he's not going to do it. Floyd being in the middle of the ring and him being against the ropes.
Well, hopefully you will be a part of that fight, and who knows if Conor McGregor gives you a call within the next few days, right?
Yeah, well, who knows, man? You know, it's up to him, and but you know, as business goes, as in boxing goes, yeah, you definitely need a Cutman, and I would suggest he gets one.